領域展開。無料空所。
An invitation to sense the light bleeds from the earth stone, begging Clyde to enter a new challenge waiting him within the Ultima's virtual proving grounds. Explain that. Well, that was quite a fun battle.
It is good to have him back.
You're back. Well, did you find anything?
I did. This silver chain.
I knew it.
Well, I'm still none the wiser.
Forgive me. This chain. It's a Gregorian Maternoster.
Worn by men of the faith. What's it doing here? And why would the Tonberrys be praying to it?
To understand that, you need to understand what the Tonberrys are. They feed on hatred and suffering. And some say that if you render them an offering, some token of grievance against your fellow man, they will put a curse upon him.
So you think someone's put a Tonberry curse on Talor?
I can't say for sure. Truth be told, I always assumed it was an old wives' tale. But given his fear of the forest and the presence of the chain on the altar, I don't know what else to think.
Does Talor have any enemies in the village? Anyone who would nurse such a grudge?
No, I believe the one who left the chain at the altar was Talor himself.
I beg your pardon.
But there's more to the tale, you see. It's said that if you attempt to curse a soul that has returned to the sea already, your ire has nowhere to go but back to its source.
You're saying he cursed himself?
In trying to curse another, aye.
When my father was younger, he was one of the few permitted to venture beyond the wall on trading expeditions. He told us that when he journeyed to Sanbreque, he'd wear that chain to disguise his true beliefs, lest Griega's faithful turn their cudgels on him.
Did they ever catch him in his deception? Might that explain the ill will he bears someone?
Not that he ever told me.
Come now, let's not waste time speculating about Talor's past. We need to focus on the present, and that means finding a way to break the curse.
All right. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
Thank you. I shall.
Aye, and thanks for going to all this trouble. Here, it's not much, but I want you to have this. We call it an adder stone. It's a gatherer's charm. Reacts to certain rare minerals we use in crafting. Makes them ring out like a bell. Stuff you'd have no chance of spotting otherwise. If you find anything, see that you bring it back to me. I can make you some decent gear with it. If you're interested, like.
I am, thank you. And I'll be sure to pay you a visit. Until then, I wish your father a swift recovery.
Alright, bet. Serpent ring recipes unlocked. Cool. They really get to solve the case behind the whole serpent thing. You have a teen design draft for serpent ring accessories when equipped enhances the light as iconic abilities. Alright. Speak with Black on the highway of and they have a sort of craft option. You obtain an adder stone card from the alchemy stones visibly. Never souls of precious gemstones, making them invaluable and getting rare materials. Alright.
Reckon my steel's just as good as any.
Yes, it is, my friend. Everdark, the Tonberry knife. Nah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's a crazy weapon. What do you even need? Oh, okay. See, there's some things you would need from bounties to make it. That's quite the weapon, though. You need fool's gold. I got the stuff that's needed to make it. Might see what that's about, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, that's what it was. You can reinforce weapons. Yeah. Reinforcing the bad boys, making them way stronger. I don't think well, can I even I don't think I can reinforce. They don't let me reinforce gear that I already have equipped though.
A good tide to you. Yes?
Wait. Alright, that's what you talking about, the service ring. Aquamarine. Reduces tsunami cooldown. Yeah, reduces cooldown. Alright. Alright. There's one more thing I need to go do. And I see another mission. I'll take it later.
My friend, I have news.
Let me talk to her and I'll come back to you.
I thought I'd lost you. But you saw. Thank you. Nasev told me everything. If you hadn't got there when you did.
Oh, it doesn't bear thinking about.
All that matters is that you're safe. Far be it from me to tell you how to do your jobs, but don't go alone again.
Or if we have to, maybe we should think about casting the glamour on ourselves to keep the wildlife from spotting us. It'd take its toll, of course, but it'd beat letting the cairns fall and having to weave the entire spell from scratch. Imagine if we had to do that.
I'd rather not. Would only succeed in adding 2 new piles of stone to the collection.
Your bearers.
That we are, thank the tides. The others can't attune to the crystals in the cairns the same way we can. Reckon this place would be doomed without us.
So, you do this work for the good of your people? Not because...
We're forced to. No. From what I've heard of the way things work on the outside, we were truly blessed that our rain fell here in Mysidia. Our people are few enough as it is. If we started turning on each other, kin against kin, over nothing but a stupid accident of birth, our days would be numbered.
They would.
Anyway, all's well that ends well, eh? Thanks to you, both of us lived to keep this place hidden another day.
Oh, I see. You really are building up side missions, huh?
Here, mister, over here.
Wait. Let me talk to her.
Friend, I have news. I think I might have found a way to break Talor's curse.
Go on.
Well, after listening to the village elders and scouring every likely-looking tome in the library, I learned that not all Tonberries are the same little green menaces we know and loathe. Apparently, a chosen few live to incredible ages and grow to many times the size of their counterparts. The folktales hold that it's the very eldest of these, the Tonberry kings, who weave the curses, and that their magics bind their victims to them, that they might continue to feed on their pain.
So if we slay the one that cast the curse, the feeding will cease.
But that was my thinking, yes. Though I doubt it'll be easy. These kings are not just bigger, they're stronger too. And if the tales are true, their followers will defend them to the death. It is a perilous proposition, in short, but it may also be Talor's only hope. What say you?
I'll do it. Even if killing this king doesn't break the curse, Mysidia will be a safer place for its removal.
Thank you.
So then, where will I find it?
That, alas, I do not know. It must have woven the curse at the altar in Father's Fell, but as to where it is now...
Fanet! You were the one asking about Tonberries, right? Because there's a whole bloody army of them out on the cloak!
What? But why would they stray so far? And why now?
There's only one way to find out. I'll head up the mountain and see what's going on.
Right. Thank you. And please, be careful.
Wait, what? Ding! A bunch of side missions don't pop back up. Beyond the Grave. Let's see. Lost in the Woods, Beyond the Grave, and Reign of Pain. Alright. I'm seeing a lot of side missions starting to pop up. Let's slow it down.
Over here.
I will talk to these three later. Let's deal with the Tonberry thing. Then we're gonna hit a stopping point, ladies and gentlemen. Fighting against Leviathan was one thing. Alright. Oh yeah, I should probably do something about this too.
When you've decided what you want, just let me know.
I will. You ain't getting none of my good stuff though. What is silver penny? Could we trade it for Gil?
This is all we can pay.
Everything else used in crafting. Alright. Wait, what? I think I trade this for... Oh, let's trade this for Guild. Alright. A goblin coin.
Anything else?
This too. If it ain't craftable, then it's pointless to keep it.
Say we can use that.
No, it's kind of pointless to keep it if I can't.
Anything else?
Alright, we'll do all this stuff later. Ooh, look at this, bro. This stuff right here goes for like 200,000. That's good money. That's real good money. I ain't selling none of it though.
Then I bid you good tide. When you've decided what you want, just let me know. Here you are.
Alright. Wait, everything's already up? Alright.
Then I bid you good tide.
You know, Tonberry King, right? So there's a whole bunch of Tonberries out there. I'll go take care of it real fast, since I'm already hearing about. Let's see. Oh yeah, power drive. I forgot about that. And take Ramu's staff, put it into the ground. Blind Justice. What else? Should I start upgrading some of this? Nah, I can't really upgrade none of that though. Alright, let's go. Oh, y'all got the gates closed. Well, look, I go out there and take care of it. Oh, they got the whole gang out here, I see.
They're almost at the gate, but they won't be coming any closer.
Yeah. Yeah. That it? That was it? Nah, they're supposed to be like a king or something, right? I fought a Tonberry King before in Final Fantasy VII, so I'm not too worried about it.
That should buy Haven some time at least.
Clive, are you all right?
Fine. We've taken care of the immediate threat.
Thank the tides. I was worried I was going to lose you both. Talor, he took a sudden turn for the worse just after you left.
What? Is he?
No, he's hanging on. I fear the Tonberry king may have begun the cursing ritual again. In earnest this time. And I can't imagine their being here as a coincidence. I think it might be happening on this very mountain.
If it is, it won't be for long. Get back to Talor. I'm going up.
My thanks. I shall pray for both of you.
There's only one place the Tonberry King can be. He's way down there. Let's not waste our time having to fight all these Tonberries.
More of them. Come on then. I crave an audience with your king.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Is that it?
Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, he's wasting my time. There's no point having to keep fighting all these Tonberry Kings. Not, well, Tonberry Kings, but Tonberries.
Another group. They don't look very regal.
You're right. But look how far I am from the person I need to get rid of. Now if I keep fighting all them. See, if you ain't do that mission where you need to go get the chocobo, you probably have to fight all them. But why go through that trouble when I can get rid of the king?
Still no sign of the king. Could Fanit have been wrong?
Nah, the king got to be close. I think I might have found them.
There's dozens of them. The king must be close. We'll have to take care of his followers first.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Tonberries.
There we go. Here we go. Yeah. There we go. Another one down. Get rid of all these Tonberries. That's the end of him. And that gives me to level 51. Now that's taken care of.
Looks like that's the last of them. Out here, anyway. But beastmen do like dark places.
First Leviathan, now it's Tonberry King. Oh, this ought to be fun. Of course he's in a swampland area. Why am I not surprised?
Well, I'll be damned.
That boy really doing curses over here. I want to be the first. You wouldn't be the first, my friend.
It has a crown. Sorry, Your Majesty, but your reign ends here.
You doing that doesn't really change much, honestly. Where's the king? I see. Oh, that's a little technique you developed. In that case, then. I'll tell you, I'm familiar with your game, bro. Yeah. Tonberry King. Okay, you got a little tricks up your sleeve, and I admit it. Oh man. Alright. Yeah, I love Leviathan's weapon, bro. Ooh. There we go. Yeah. I've been charging this bad boy. Yeah. You wanna really fight? Ah, you lucky. You lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky. Yeah. There we go. I had to get him. Yeah, that teleport. That teleport he was doing nasty though. I ain't gonna lie. How that teleport was doing nasty. Hey, he kept getting me with that teleportation. I ain't gonna lie, I've been over from. Oh, okay. That's how you use it for crowd. I see I'm gonna get the Tonberry weapon.
It's done. Which means the curse should be broken. Let's see how Talor's doing.
Clive! Is it done then?
It is. I was going to ask if there had been any change in Talor's condition, but judging by that smile on your face, I think I already know the answer.
You do? Talor! He's back!
Thank you, my lord. I can never repay you for everything you've done for me. I owe you my life.
I'm just glad the curse is lifted. There is one thing I'd like to know, though. If you don't mind my asking. What made you seek the Tonberry's help in the first place?
Oh, that, well, you deserve to know. It was years ago now, back in my trading days. The Sons of Greek arrested me in Oriflamme, chained me up in a lightless cell with a great sword hung over my head, ready to fall if I didn't confess. Though they never said to what. I didn't, of course. So eventually they just let me go. And I never told a soul. Tried to forget it ever happened. But then you came along and the sight of your sword brought it all flooding back. I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, couldn't hardly breathe, and I thought that if I gave my old chain to the Tonberrys, maybe they could take all that pain away. All that anger. But it only made it worse.
Oriflamme has fallen. And the men who tortured you likely fell with it.
If only I'd known, I might have spared everyone a lot of trouble. I'd convinced myself that you were like them, that all outsiders were the same, but you're not. Far from it. Thank you, son. Thank you.
Clive. There's something I need to tell you. After we parted ways on the path to the cloak, I went straight back to Talor and explained to him what you were doing on his behalf. And just like that, his pain began to fade.
What do you mean? Just like that? The Tonberry King would have still been alive. I had to contend with dozens of his minions before I found him.
Then, perhaps one of them warned him of your coming and he broke off his ritual. Or, perhaps, knowing that an outsider was fighting for him was what lifted the weight from Talor's heart. I know, from experience, that many illnesses are not wholly physical, but of the spirit, at least in part.
Was there ever really a curse then? Or was Talor simply suffering from the pain of his memories? And the guilt of what he'd done? For all the difference it makes. I suppose we'll never know.
Maybe not. But this much I do know. It was your strength and your selflessness that healed his heart in the end.
I'll be sure to tell my healer friend when I get home.
So you telling me I did all that work for nothing? Well, technically it wasn't for nothing because I got something in return. But still, like, bro, what? Wait. Can I make that weapon, though? You know, I'm glad he back on his feet and everything. But, like, can I make that weapon, dude? Like, what, 3 more? Yeah, 3 more.
What is it you want?
What I want, my friend, I want to make the Tonberry knife. There's still another creature I need to kill out here to get it, though. For Rise of the Tide. But I came back because I wanted to do the rest of the side missions. So, and I'm not sure. I got a couple to do, so let's go do those. And then we'll probably proceed to something else once I finish these. Because at that point, I've been done everything. Well, other than the bounties, of course. But you guys know. Well, there's one thing I'm going to do. Let's talk about it. We'll get there, though. Hold up.
You wouldn't happen to have some time on your hands, would you, Clive? Only I was wondering if you might help me with something else.
Don't tell me. Another unruly dominant.
Not quite, but a dangerous foe nonetheless. It promises to be quite a hunt. Care to join me?
All right. Tell me about our quarry.
A fiendish, cold-blooded beast known as a Givra. Normally, we leave such animals well alone, and for good reason. But I have an even better reason to want its tongue.
Its tongue?
If you'll permit me, tributary, I can explain.
Certainly, Yamila.
It's been over a week since me sister gave birth to her first child, yet she still isn't back on her feet. We've tried everything to restore her spirits. Physics and nostrums, the laying on of hands and of leeches, but all to no avail. The healers tell me there's only one hope left. A broth as potent as its ingredients are perilous to procure.
It isn't only Yamila's sister who stands to benefit from this, by the way. There's her baby to think of, and Walias, too. She'd agreed to be his wet nurse, you see.
I'd be glad to help.
Thank you. Our hunters have no shortage of skill, but this task calls for more than that. And it won't be achieved through weight of numbers either. The Givra is as wary a foe as it is a deadly one. 2 hunters might catch it unawares, but any more than that, and it would pick up our scent a league away.
Then it is decided. The 2 of you will go, while Jill and I occupy ourselves here.
Perhaps we might help prepare the broth. That would be most kind of you.
Come then, Clive. The river of time flows fast, and so must we. There's a Givra that has claimed the ruins at the foot of the mountain as its hunting ground. But as I say, they are wary creatures. We'll need suitable bait to draw it out. The flesh of a forest ibex should suffice.
To the forest, then.
There's nothing that Givra loves more than a fat haunch of ibex.
There speaks the voice of experience. Do you hunt often?
Since I was a girl, my father would take me. Then after he returned to the sea, Yamila's father. Our families have always been close. Even if her sister wasn't Walius's wet nurse, I couldn't stand by and watch her suffer.
Well, how kind of you. Now, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I need to take these other missions.
My lord, might I have a moment of your time? I would beg of you a service.
Certainly. What is it?
It's a long story. But before we get to that, would I be right in thinking Lady Shula told you about the witch from the north?
Yes. She said that your ancestors found her here, and that it was she who taught them the spell to stop time. She was like Walius, you know. A dominant. The Warden of Ice.
My great-grandmother suspected as much. She cared for the poor woman when the end was near. And it was she whose duty it became to attend her grave. A duty that was passed down to me.
I see. And the service you would beg of me?
Well, until recently, the path to the grave had long been blocked by a fallen tree. But when our woodsmen finally found time to move it, we quickly realized it might have been better had they not. On trying to clear the rest of the path, you see, we discovered that a flock of bloodthirsty beasts had claimed the cliffs beyond. None of us was a match for them. But you, my lord, have proven your strength many times over. Would you drive them away for us?
Of course. I'll see the path is made safe.
Thank you, my lord. The grave is in a place called Witch Drop. To reach it, one must turn left at the Winged Wains, then follow the path around to the right, deep into the forest.
Why so far from Haven?
It was where she lived. When our ancestors first came to Mysidia, they found her there, in an old abandoned village, and it was her heartfelt wish to return there in death. So when she passed away, my great-grandmother had a stone erected for her on the cliffs overlooking the place she once called home.
How thoughtful. Well then, no time like the present. Left at the ships, then round to the right, you said.
Just so. Thank you once again, my lord. I will join you at the grave anon.
Alright, there's one more quest I gotta accept. All these quests are very all on the outside, so it works for me. Come along, Shula. We're gonna make way to your request soon as well. Taking care of all these issues that the village is currently having at once.
So sorry for all trouble.
Hey, mister! Over here! Please, mister, you've got to help us. The village is in danger, and if someone doesn't do something... you should have seen it!
Stop. Take a deep breath and tell me everything. Starting with your name.
Sorry, my name's Eirik. When you went up to the Erevalvers with Miss Shula, I followed you.
You could have been killed.
Lady Shula told us you lot were great warriors, so I thought I'd be alright if I stayed close like. But then I lost track of you in the woods, and that's when I saw it.
Saw what?
A great, big, dripping, drooling monster. Spitting out great spouts of water it was, that were tearing up the ground and cutting down trees.
Spouts of water? I don't recall seeing anything like that in the forest.
Well, I did, and I don't ever want to see it again. You'll get rid of it, won't you?
All right. If this creature is as terrible as you claim, it could well pose a threat to the village. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, mister. It was over by the Swift one that I saw it. Maybe it's still there.
Then that's where I'll start my search. But this time, you're going to stay here. Understood?
I I wouldn't go through those gates for 1000 gil. Not with that thing out there. Good luck, though.
Alright, at least you learned your lesson. Alright. Now, which one should I deal with first? Seems like there's all kinds of monsters out here waiting to be captured. You know what? We know you gotta run out. It's right here.
Where was the can you saw flickering?
Oh, that's right. Hold on. I can call Ambrosio when I get outside. Alright, now we're talking. Wait, what class I'm using right now? Alright, I see what I'm doing.
Come on.
If I remember right. No, not this way.
Where will we find them?
Further
Mm, alright. One thing at a time. First, we'll take care of the left. And then the middle, then the right. Let's figure out the situation going on here.
These will do nicely.
I didn't even know I was out of potions either. Well, not like I really need them that bad though. Ooh. Could use my other technique, but nah, I don't want to do that. That was it? That was it? Was that it? Surely there's more than that, right?
Return to the sea, and to the clouds rise again.
We have our bait then. What next?
Next, we pay a visit to the Dark Gate to pick some local weed. It'll help disguise our scent.
Wait, there's more? Oh, okay. Oh. Glad its adventure's not over yet. I've been disappointed. Come on, Ambrosio. We got work to do. Yeah, I open this gate manually every time I come here. What a pain. Could just teleport over there though, now think about it. Nah, good and a half.
There should be a sprig or two of local weed growing somewhere around here. Look for the golden leaves.
Right here. Found it pretty fast.
Is this it?
Aye, that's the stuff. Crush the leaves between your fingertips and rub them on your clothes.
If you insist. You could have warned me about the smell.
Like corruption, isn't it? We'll have an honor guard of flies before long. But it'll stop the Givra from noticing us. Its nose will tell it we're nothing but a feast for worms.
Oh, I feel so much better.
We can wash it off afterwards. If there's one good thing about the Givra choosing the ruins for its hunting ground, it's that there's plenty of fresh water nearby.
This must smell quite terrible then. Are we heading all the way to the temple again? Wait, is this what if I'm fighting what I think I'm fighting over there? If it's what I think it is, then I'm not worried about it then, because I've already killed it once. If it's that oversized goddamn cat I fought the first time. Starting to think that's what it is that she want me to fight. Wait, going backwards. Said a Guyver, right? No, a Giever. Fuck, it's a long ways. Ambrosia. Thank you.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
They want to use a potion now, but just want my health to be back full. Trying to think though. I said a Giever. Last time, what was here last time? Yeah, it was that cat.
Gavers are creatures of habit. Look for some sign of it passing. It's sure to return to the same place sooner or later.
Alright. Yeah, it's definitely that cat. It's that cat.
Marking his territory.
Something was. A curl, maybe.
It was definitely that cat. Yeah. I love using this combo. I should have changed it up though, but I ain't gonna change it right now. Yeah. Look at this. Man, can't tell me this ain't the overpowered, but I love Leviathan's weapon. I really do. Alright. What was the mark I was looking for? It's kind of mark over here, right? Am I tripping? I don't think it's inside though. Oh, so they're further back. Alright, must be over here. There he is.
A fresh kill.
But not a Givris. The wounds are too clean, too small.
Alright, first thing I thought the Geefers was something else, and then now I'm thinking it was that cat, but then now I'm starting to think it's not that. The lost tracks. I'm in the area. Oh.
These look like a predator's tracks. You can clearly make out the claws.
And not just any claws. These belong to a Givra. There's no mistaking them. We'll lay the bait here.
Let's hope our friend is hungry. Still no sign.
Patience, Clive. Hunting's not something you can rush.
Have you stalked these beasts before?
Once. Gavers are fast, so the job called for a bearer. But even with my knack, it was a close-run thing.
Not many leaders would take such risks for their people.
Says the man who battled an icon to save a boy he barely knew. It is the way of the moats of water to use what gifts we've been given for the good of all. And I gather it's your way too.
It was Sid, the man whose name I bear. He fought for his people and their future with every fiber of his being. I'm just following in his footsteps. In many ways, you remind me of him.
Me? You're confusing daring with desperation. Quiet. Something's coming. Our guest has finally arrived.
Shall we greet him?
It'd be rude not to.
Hello, friend.
Don't let it escape.
You ain't see nothing yet. Yeah.
Let's try. Let's try.
Come on now. You gotta do better than that, bro. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Come on now. Ooh. Yeah, you ain't the only one. Come on now. Fight back, friend. Fight back. Okay. Ooh. It's over, bro. Yeah, it's over. I knew it was over the moment he went his stagger and let himself get hit like that. It was over.